So, another movie I completely fell in love with this year has to be Midsummer. Um, it's one of those movies where I saw it at like the perfect moment in my life. Um, Ari Aster is such an exciting new voice in the genre, and I can't wait to see what he does next. Um, I have not seen a movie in years that had such dense filmmaking as Midsummer. It was honestly impressive. Uh, so many scenes in it just stick in your head, and like follow you out of the theater, like at the stupa cliff jumping scene, or the maypole dance where Danny is crowned, which was amazing. Um, I saw Midsummer at a point in my life when I was getting over a really bad breakup and still kind of pining over the person who dumped me. And I spent most of the first half of last year just, stuck in that rut. And honestly, seeing Midsummer like really helped pull me out of it. So if you haven't seen it, it's really worth checking out. And it completely like has dethroned The Wicker Man as like the iconic folk horror movie. All right, so I've just been kicking back watching a movie. I started a little bonfire to make myself some shish kebabs. Fuck. Looks great. I believe the children would say that I am living my best life or something like that. So, I'm not working today, which is kind of surprising. Well, not really surprising. Just I expected to be working more today than I really did. I did a couple hours. I work as the night clerk at the hotel, and I basically just spend the whole night at a desk by myself. And I've been talking to my manager about like I want to do some stuff just to pass the time, and I guess that got him and the owner really excited. So this morning I went and trained with housekeeping just to learn how to make beds and stuff in case I need to do that, just to kill time before housekeeping comes in the middle of the night. Um, I tried making a snowman yesterday, but it didn't work very well. I did some research, and apparently I don't really have the right kind of snow to make it, proper. So I'm probably gonna wait on that. The shish kebabs came out okay yesterday. The first batch wasn't that good. It tasted a little bit too lighter fluidy for my taste, but that's my own mistake. The second batch was pretty good though. I just had a couple drinks up at the lounge bar because I don't really have anything to do today. Um, I think for the rest of the day I'm gonna just kind of clean up the trailer, maybe hang out, watch some movies. Um, Tomorrow I don't work, so I might film the Onision book club tomorrow because I need to get that out because I can't wait to read chapter 2 of that fucking mess.
Allen Book of Spells, Chapter 7.
So because I'm staying in my trailer by myself. Shit, it went out. Um, because I'm staying in a trailer by myself, I've been intentionally watching movies that still kind of scare me, just to create a sense of like isolation and paranoia and stuff. And last night it really worked. I watched a movie called Lake Mungo, which I've seen before. It's a really, really great Australian found footage. Well, not found footage, just mockumentary. I love Australian horror cinema. It's a mockumentary about this girl named Alice who drowns in a dam and the bizarre, possibly supernatural circumstances that surround her death. And the end of the movie is bone chilling. Like it, the first time I saw it, I was like actively shouting in fear at my screen. It was really, really fucking scary. And last night when I watched it, the ending is still effective. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, but I had a nightmare that I was in the character of Alice's shoes, and what happened to her happens to me. And it was a really, really scary nightmare. I woke up covered in sweat, which probably wasn't a good thing considering how cold it was. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start using these vlogs to keep journal of my dreams too. If you guys are interested in that. So I guess one of the rooms is vacant, and we don't rent it out. So we're gonna try to turn it into like a break room type of thing. But there's a lot of junk in here. So maybe tomorrow night during my shift I'll try and straighten it up just a little bit. Probably can't do much right now because I don't know where all this stuff is supposed to go. There's like a bunch of little footprints down there on the frozen river. They could be deer tracks, probably are. I'm just not, they look like hoof prints, but I'm not totally sure. If anybody knows or recognizes these tracks, let me know in the comments. I'm just walking back to my trailer now. Don't really have anything to do today. Kind of dreading today because I don't have any plans. I work tomorrow from like 11 p.m. to 7 in the morning, so I don't really have any plans tomorrow either after that, or until that, so gotta find something to do. These tracks too are kind of interesting to me because there's only just one set, but I mean, they don't look like bird tracks. I don't know, maybe a rabbit? I don't know. Or somebody with very tiny feet. Or it's someone with one single tiny foot hopping along in a path. Yeah, it's whatever. So I'm gonna try a little experiment. I'm curious to find out exactly how long the distance is from my work to my trailer, but because the Wi-Fi and stuff, I can't download like a pedometer app or anything. So I'm measuring my steps, and I figure with each step I travel about 2 feet. So like 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet, and those are big steps. So like I'm just and then I'm gonna count how many steps I take, and then try and calculate that and see if I can get something. And then once I get better Wi-Fi, I can compare it. Of course, our fucking government gotta pollute the skies. God, 9/11 was fake. I'm kidding. So, for those wondering, because I forgot to film a segment on it last night because I went to bed early, I counted exactly 819 steps from the hotel to my trailer. So I worked it out to be about like 0.60 of a mile, about there. It's shorter than I thought it was, but it's still, didn't even come close to making it in the river. It's that limp gay wrist, I guess. So, quick update on the whole Wi-Fi situation. I was considering getting one of those like mobile hotspots to have an internet connection. The closest cell tower is AT&T, so I was thinking of going with them. But I was talking to one of my neighbors, and I guess those just don't work at all out here. But there is a company, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a company I can call and they'll come and set up a line for me. So when I get my first check, I'm probably going to do that. I saw this movie last night called The Wicksboro Incident. I had never seen it before. It was actually pretty good. It's like this no-budget mockumentary centering around this elderly fellow who, in the 50s or 60s, was involved in this weird government program involving like other dimensions and aliens and stuff. Without spoiling much, I actually really enjoyed it. It felt like a movie that I could make because it was like zero budget. I really want to go down there and get like some shots, but I don't know how deep the snow is or if I'm even allowed to. But yeah. Unfortunately, the trailer is kind of a mess right now. I got Pennywise over there. I converted this from a little table booth into like a bed because I was watching TV. Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, I've been watching a lot of it. It's actually really good. I just did the dishes. I had to walk over to the employee kitchen to do that. I was watching some YouTube videos on my phone, and I don't know if I was being judged because like I was listening to a Charlie Gold video about Chantal Marie Foodie Booty. So I'm sure out of context it sounded weird. So all this stuff is usually over there. But I've got to do my laundry pretty soon. It's the bag's full in there. But so I guess that's gonna call it for this vlog. I have to go into work in a few hours. Thank you very much for watching. Leave some comments down below if there's anything you want me to discuss in these vlogs, or things you don't want to see, things you do want to see, etc. Yeah, it'd be much appreciated, and I will check in with you guys later. Have a good one.